In a world before memory, before names, before hope had a word, humanity trembled beneath the roar of nature. The sun rose not in triumph, but in warning over frozen plains, blistering deserts, and endless forests where predators ruled. A single spark, a single mistake, could mean the difference between extinction and survival. But in the shadows of mammoths and saber-toothed cats, small figures moved with purpose, barefoot, hungry, and terrified yet defiant. They carried no crowns, no language carved in stone, only a will to live. And from that will, a species was born, fragile, determined, and destined to conquer the impossible. Cue swelling music and panoramic shots of prehistoric Earth. The Earth was merciless, ice-clawed at the edges of continents, and the air bit like teeth. Storms howled across barren steppes where nothing grew but courage. To survive here was not living, it was enduring. Early humans roamed without shelter, exposed to the cold breath of creation. Lightning split the skies above them, thunder echoing through valleys of stone. Predators lurked behind every shadow, eyes gleaming, waiting for weakness. Yet, in this endless struggle, instinct became teacher. Every gust of wind, every footprint in the mud whispered a lesson. They learned not only to fear the world, but to understand it. Hunger was the greatest tyrant. Days without food turned strength into desperation, but necessity forged unity. Armed with sharpened sticks and stone blades, hunters moved like phantoms through tall grass. They studied the wind, tracked movement, and waited for the right heartbeat. Then, chaos. Spears flew, blood met earth. The kill was never celebration. It was survival, sacred, dangerous, and earned. Every hunt was a pact between life and death, signed in sweat and fear. In that moment, humanity learned its first truth: to eat, one must risk everything. It began with lightning striking dry brush, a fury of orange and gold. At first, humans fled from it, terrified, but curiosity burned deeper than fear. One night, a trembling hand reached toward the light. Heat, pain, power. Fire became more than warmth. It was protection from the dark, a weapon against beasts, a forge for tools, a cradle for stories. Around the flickering glow, the tribe gathered, their faces alive with wonder. In that light, shadows danced like ancestors, whispering of the future. Fire turned night into day, and fear into knowledge. Humanity's destiny had found its flame. Alone, man was prey. Together, they became a force. Tribes rose, families bound not by blood, but by need. They shared food, guarded one another's sleep, mourned their dead, and sang to the stars. From cooperation came compassion. From compassion, the first spark of civilization. They painted on cave walls, recording hunts, dreams, and spirits they could not name. In the echo of their laughter and grief, the roots of humanity took hold. It was not strength that saved them, but unity. Stone became blade, wood became spear, thought became weapon. Each invention carved a new edge against extinction. Tools extended their reach, their courage, their imagination. With each success came risk, and with each failure, learning. As the world shifted, as glaciers swallowed valleys and drought-scorched plains, they adapted. They crossed rivers, chased seasons, and followed the herds across continents. The world was never kind, but they refused to surrender. Their hands shaped survival, their minds shaped the future. There were moments when all seemed lost. Plagues, famines, volcanic winters, entire tribes vanished without trace. The earth tested them again and again. But from every disaster rose resilience. Somewhere, huddled in darkness, one group endured. Their children carried fire forward, step by step, across the ages. The species that once cowered beneath beasts would one day build cities that touched the clouds. The struggle never ended, it only evolved. We are their echo. Their blood runs through every pulse of our modern world, in the glow of our cities, the roar of engines, the warmth of every hearth. They fought not for glory, but for tomorrow, and we are that tomorrow. From crude tools to quantum dreams, from painted caves to glowing screens, the same hunger endures: to survive, to understand, to become more. When you look into a flame, remember that was humanity's first invention, and its eternal symbol. We are the children of fire, the survivors of the first dawn. Fade to black.